You glare angrily at the raindrops sliding down the window of the internet cafe. It was just about 6 o'clock in the evening and you were supposed to be meeting your friends at a restaurant downtown. Since the day had started out so warm and beautiful, you had decided to walk and enjoy the evening weather. With your unfortunate luck, it began to rain when you were halfway between the restaurant and your apartment and you had to quickly run inside of the cafe. You sigh and look around. People were staring at you, most likely because you were wearing a casual black and white dress that was now soaked completely in an internet cafe. Not to mention your makeup and hair, that you spent so much time on, was now ruined. Why did you have the worst luck? After a couple of minutes of standing awkwardly, you realized that the rain wasn't going to let up anytime soon. You pull your cell phone out from your purse and send a message to your friend say that you weren't going to make it. It was disappointing to miss out on a day out with people that you haven't seen in a while, but there was no way you were showing up like this. The bell on the door jingled as you pulled it open angrily and stalked out into the rain. The streets were completely empty except for a few cars passing by. You decided against calling a taxi since your apartment was pretty close. Luckily you put back the heels you were going to wear because walking would have been impossible. The rain felt cold against your skin, but you didn't mind it. For some reason, weather like this made you calm and you welcomed it. 5 minutes of walking passed when you noticed a person standing on the sidewalk. As you neared the figure you could see that it was a boy around your age. He was shivering underneath the umbrella he held and typing away on his phone with a bag around his wrist. "Hello," you say over the rain. The boy turned to you with wide eyes. "You scared me," he says. "Sorry," you apologize. "You look lost." "What are you doing out here in the rain?" "My hyung sent me to the store to get food. He said he'd pick me up if it started raining, but he's not answering the phone." You laugh a little at the innocent expression on his face. He smiles slightly and then takes in your appearance. "You must be cold," he says. "Here." He pushes the umbrella toward you, shielding you from the rain. You smile kindly. "I don't think that's going to do much now." "It's better than nothing," he replies. The rain plasters his dark hair on his forehead and he wipes it away. You quickly study his facial features and mentally curse yourself for doing it. He was extremely cute, which made you become nervous. "I should, go," you mumble and start to walk toward your apartment. The rain began to slow, so you could hear footsteps behind you. "Wait," the boy shouted. "At least take the umbrella." He caught up to you easily and stopped in front of you. You couldn't help but feel attacked when he gave you a charming grin. Your eyes found the boy's boots since you refused to look at his face. "Thank you," you mutter, grabbing the handle of the umbrella. As you start walking again, you notice that the boy is walking alongside you. You turn your head to face him. "Are you going to follow me all the way home?" He gives you a sheepish look. "I don't really know my way around," and Hyung still hasn't responded. "I don't know what to do." You shrug and continue walking. Soon enough, you reach your apartment. "Okay, so this is my apartment," you explain stupidly. The boy nods and smiles. He was such a kid who would let this adorable little thing wander around by himself. "I guess you could wait here until you hear from your hyung," you say hesitantly. The two of you walk into your apartment. You tell him to make himself at home and go to your room to change out of your wet clothes and fix yourself up. When you head back to the living room, you find the boy still standing at the door, rocking back and forth on his heels. His phone rings before you could say anything. "Hyung!" he shouts excitedly. "What? How could you fall asleep so quickly? Is the food all you are worried about?" "No, I left this door." Address?" "At." He looks toward you expectantly and you give him your address. After he hangs up the phone he looks at you with a shy smile. "I'll just realized that I don't know your name." You laugh loudly and then cringe at the embarrassing sound. Leah. Jungkook. He says happily. Well, Jungkook, you might want to dry up before your Hyung gets here. The bathroom is down the hall to your left. Jungkook thanks you and follows your directions. Shortly afterwards, he returns. His hair is messy and it makes him look incredibly handsome. He checks his phone and heads toward the door. Hyung is here. He picks up the bag he left by the door. Thank you, Leah. I owe you one. You walk him outside where you see a green-haired boy waiting in a car. Jungkook waves to you before hopping in the car. You smile as you watch the car pull off. Maybe you didn't have such bad luck after all.